I'll talk to you one day.
A long time ago, when I found out about certain things, I should have given myself an opportunity to love myself a little bit more than I love my relationship.
That's why Ashley came and served you your humble pie and shoved that shit in your motherfucking face, bitch, because you think that you're above everybody.
What's good, y'all? And welcome back to Dollaz TV. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. What's good, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about Keisha, Ashley, Jeremy. So I'm going to get into everyone individually and let you guys know how I feel about their role in the situation. First off, I want to start with Jeremy. Jeremy is an F-boy. We're just going to get that out there. Jeremy is an F-boy. Like, if you guys look at the video before, when I told you guys how I feel about dads actually complaining, especially on the internet, that they can't see their son, right? So my whole thing, I feel like that's an excuse. To me, it's an excuse, because there's no way in hell anyone is going to keep me away from my child. I feel like he runs to the internet and he uses this excuse for sympathy and stuff from a situation that he actually caused. He even mentioned in a clip that Keisha's the one who makes sure that the girls are straight.
My daughter's gotten this and that. Look, one thing about it, it's a difference. Because their mama lit, their mama gonna make sure they don't never, ever have to go without nothing, regardless if I'm there or not. You see what I'm saying? That's their mama just doing. You see what I'm saying? One thing about it, Keisha gonna make sure these girls got everything they desire or could think of.
Even saying something like that to me was like a red flag. That just proved to me that you don't take care of them girls as well. That's what it meant to me. As far as his son, like I told you guys, you need to go to court. Can't no person on this planet keep you away from your child. And per Ashley's text messages, it doesn't seem like she was keeping him away from his child. I'm not saying what she's doing now that things has gotten out of control, but per the messages, it didn't seem like she was keeping him away. It just seemed like he just wanted things to be his way that would help him and benefit him in repairing the damage that he has done with Keisha. And it just seemed like it wasn't going to work that way. Things had gotten too crazy at that point. Y'all dropped the book, y'all did this, y'all did that. And I can see why Ashley was uncomfortable with the whole ordeal. It just got too messy. And when things get messy, the only thing left to do is to get the courts involved, because it makes it easier for all parties involved. You don't have to keep arguing. You don't have to keep fighting. You don't have to keep fucking making YouTube videos. Get the courts involved. Let's have a smooth transition and keep it as that. I know there's like a stigma in the Black community where no one wants to go to court. Like I said, if you want to see your child, you will make a way to see your child. To me, that just shows me that you're lazy and you're not a good father. That's all that screams to me. Whether I live in a house with you or not, I'm going to make sure that my kid is straight at all times, point blank, period. And if you don't, to me, I don't respect that. Next up, we're going to get into Keisha. I don't know what the hell is y'all problem with this girl. Like, no one likes her, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. And I'm not saying that she hasn't like lied about things, or to me it's like little things that she's done. I haven't seen anything like insane. All YouTubers lie. Every single one of them. All YouTubers lie to get ahead. That's just the way it is. Your favorite YouTuber has done shit probably worse than Keisha, but y'all just don't like Keisha. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like I said, I'm not saying that she hasn't done maybe little things, but to me, in this situation, if anybody is gonna be a victim, I would say it's her. She fell in love with a fuckboy. Unfortunately, his reasoning for being with her wasn't genuine, and she kind of got screwed over. Took him back, got screwed over. It's no different from the next female who's in love with a fuckboy and he does them wrong, and it's no different. But because y'all don't like her, it's more, I don't get it, y'all. Please let me know down in the comments what's y'all issue with her. She dropped a video about how she feels in that whole situation. Check it out.
You know, on the fact that regardless of, you know, the actions of Jeremy, I had an opportunity at a point to realize where things were going left a long time ago, when, you know, I found out about certain things. Instead of, you know, I should have given myself an opportunity to love myself a little bit more than I love my relationship. And both of us women were hurt and lied to in this situation, and we only could go based off the things that were being told to us and hold that to be our truths. And for myself specifically, like I said, just realizing a lot of the lies that were told to me, a lot of the things that were done, trying to encourage for the sake of our family, and just try, because ultimately, like, I never had any ill intentions for our relationship. I genuinely loved him. I genuinely cared about him, and, you know, we laid down and intentionally made children with one another. So I tried to do my part of fighting for that, and, you know, trying to build through the things that we still needed to work out throughout our relationship. I can still, you know, be a great mother to my children and do what I need to do for my girls, with or without him. I'm the one who had this career. I'm the one who worked hard when I was in college to be where I'm at, and I just feel like everything has been taken away from me. Yes, a lot of things, because, you know, I made silly mistakes. And
she dropped that video yesterday. Today, she has now dropped another video with her attorney because of situations that's happening. I feel like the whole situation has really gotten out of hand at this point. Really, like, OD out of hand. Super. It's one thing to have your opinion or do commentary on situations, and then there's another thing to be downright disrespectful and disgusting and, like, really want harm and stuff done to people. Like, that's crossing the fucking line. The people who are going up against Keisha, that's what they're doing. You have this one girl on here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but her name is Paris or something like that. Her videos are disgusting. Her videos are distasteful. They're terrible. They're, like, it's insane. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen any of her videos, but she screams, yells, and calls Keisha everything under the sun.
Anything that anybody says about your mom is what they've seen and heard off of your own channel, bitch. If you do not want Sandra to get her ass dragged all across YouTube, stop putting her on the internet like that then. You claim to be so smart, but you can't do the simplest of motherfucking tasks. Okay, victim? Because you don't motherfucking understand shit. So get it through your motherfucking head. You're not a victim. Nobody's victimizing your daughter. They're trying to tell you with your little ass brain. That does not mean they're dragging your daughter, ho. Ashley came and served you your humble pie and shoved that shit in your motherfucking face, bitch. Because you think that you're above everybody.
I don't know why she hates her so much. I have no idea why, but it's bad, y'all. It's really, really bad. She hates her more than maybe Ashley, who was actually in the situation with her, to where she can have a feeling because of the things that they may have said about her. That's the only person, in my opinion, who can feel a way. I'm not saying she should feel the way she feels, but she's the only one who can feel a way because her name and her character was put out there in a light that she may not have liked. Keisha has gotten her lawyers involved because people are threatening her children, calling her phone, saying they want to kill her.
Video call for Keisha. It's from 252.
And unfortunately, as soon as this is exactly part of the problem. Someone literally calls my phone all day. Hold on, you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys hear it. Hello.
They told me one day.
Coming to her apartment building, saying nasty things about her kids, saying nasty things about her mom. It shouldn't be like it should not have gotten to that level.
Oh, I definitely understand that content creators are allowed to upload reactions or commentary videos or whatever have you on other celebrities, other social media influencers, and give their opinion. I definitely get that. The problem that I have with some of these channels is that they release my private and personal information, they target my children, or they say slanderous commentary on myself. And my team, as well as myself, will escalate these cases to YouTube, and YouTube will make a decision based off the policies that they have put in place on their platform. It's just absolutely horrifying that people think it's just innocent commentary, but it's a difference between having an opinion of someone and having blatant hate, malicious intent to try to damage or ruin someone's life. I have had several more people come to my property.
Keisha got her attorneys involved, so check it out.
The legal actions that are now about to be taken. I would love to continue my career being a YouTuber, doing something that I absolutely love. I have sought out legal counsel, and my attorney has a few words that she would like to share.
Good afternoon, you guys. My name is Ashley. I am the managing partner of the Walter Law Group. We have recently been retained by Miss Keisha Anderson to represent her for all of her matters moving forward for YouTube content. It has been brought to our attention recently that there has been some harassment going on the YouTube platform, in which we are now working to get in contact with higher ups about those channels. It does constitute harassment. Miss Anderson's safety, her children's safety is being jeopardized. And that's something really scary to wake up and not know who is going to be at your door, who is going to be outside of your home, and things like that.
I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her at all, because it's either two ways you can go when your back is pushed against the wall. It's either go the legal route or protect your family, because at that point, though, that's where she is. If I have 3 kids and you're calling me and you're telling me that you're gonna kill me, kill my kids, do all kind of weird shit to me, I'm gonna have to do something to you. Cause now y'all fucking playing too much. You're playing too much. It's not funny at that point. Like things are not funny. And I feel like I'm not sure, but I kind of feel like that the person she was talking about in that video was Paris. I don't know what the deal is with Keisha, but I feel she should protect herself, especially at this point, because things have really gotten way out of hand and it's going way too far at this point. But I mean, I hope everything works out for her. Like, I never want someone's safety to be in jeopardy. It's just too much. But as far as Jeremy, I feel like she should have just left him alone long time ago. He actually issued her another apology. Check it out. I don't know, y'all. Let me know how you guys feel about that whole thing in the comments. But moving right along, the last person we're going to get to is Ashley. I'm going to tell you how I feel about Ashley. I feel like Ashley is not a victim. That's how I feel. She's not a victim. And I'm going to tell you why she's not a victim. She put out all of these text messages about her and Jeremy. The first thing that stood out to me in these text messages were the dates. Now, originally, she had said that Jeremy told her that they were only having a business relationship. But based on the messages that she put out, and I don't think y'all even paid attention to them. Like, did y'all literally read the messages or look at the dates on the messages or look at the things that were being said in the messages? Because it was bigger than her exposing Jeremy for being a deadbeat dad. It was way bigger than, to me. I always look underneath the surface. Now, you have these text messages that's dated back to, what, July 2018 or some shit like that. She made it seem like all she wanted was a friendship with him, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Because y'all met in July when y'all was introduced to each other around that time and y'all became friends. By November, y'all was on a vacation in Miami. And at that point, you knew that he had an entire situation. You knew that.
Yes, he told me that he had he had twins on the way, that he was dealing with his relationship, that he wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do. But for me, I didn't have any other intentions but to be this man's friend. So, I understood and I respected it because I had my own stuff going on. Fast forward to September when she contacted me, I sent the screenshot to him. And as you can see, I told him I'm not with all the extra, and he explains to me that that she was upset about the Instagram messages that we were saying back and forth to each other. Our birthdays aren't too far apart, and those of you who watched Paris's live that I joined, you know that he called me and asked if I wanted to join him in Miami for his birthday. So next you'll see when I let him know when I was on the way to the airport and when I arrived, that moment after I get off the plane, I call him, let him know like there's nobody outside. He said that he sent a car for me, so he sends another one where I meet up with him and some of his friends. Next are just some messages of how we would kind of talk to each other, especially after the Miami trip. In Miami, we were spotted by a group of ladies, and that's when he really decided to open up about YouTube. He basically told me that it was a job, and more so it was her platform. Me and my family, we just all got the same nose.
We all look like this. Would you cut it out? Would you cut it out?
I think they
But you still continued on with him. You still continued on with him. So do I think she's innocent? No, I don't. You put yourself in this situation. You did. Yeah, Jeremy is a piece of shit. We know. Yeah, Jeremy owes Keisha that loyalty. We know. But as a woman, and as a woman who should have some type of self-respect for herself, you put yourself in a situation that you are. And I know a lot of y'all probably not gonna like what I gotta say, but it's the truth. It's the truth. She knew Jeremy was in a situation. And like I said again, because I know a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, she don't owe Keisha shit. She don't. But don't complain now when you're in a messy ass situation that you could have avoided if you would have not fucked with him. I don't give a fuck what he said. The text message showed everything was messy back then. And you knew how messy it was. And you still did it. Yeah, he was telling you that he wasn't too happy at that time, blah, 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 blah. Then you continue to mess with him. And I don't even know if y'all even paid attention, because even after the baby was here and all of that, and he would he would call her and want to slide through at night and 2 a.m. and all of this, you was letting him. And this is after the fact, bro. This is after, even if you didn't know in the beginning, you knew now.
From the time he wakes up to the time he goes to sleep at night, so I don't miss a moment or a beat. So there was a time at my job where we were open 7 days a week, and I had got called in. I got a message from my son's father saying he was late, he wanted to pull up. When he says this usually means he just wants to feel good, meaning that he just wants to be cuddled up and, kind of rubbed on or scratched on until he dozes off. He was a very touchy and affectionate person. It was always a lot of excuses, a lot of miscommunication. It's a lot of distractions that get in the way. I've tried to make plans on numerous occasions, dropping off August with him, and this man would cry to me about how he just would want to spend as much time as he could with him, whatever time he could get, but it just felt like it was always an excuse. It was one time I asked, and he told me that he had the girls to watch, so it would have to be another time. I had already been taking him over to the nanny for a few weeks at this point, and with food and diapers, it was adding.
About him and Keisha. Because the moment you got pregnant, he switched up on you. Like a fuckboy. Because now, motherfucker, now shit can get real, and now you like, oh, fuck. But that's what fuckboys do. That's what fuckboy do. You're just as guilty as him. You knew what it was. And you still did it. Now you mad at the world because he's not there for your child. That's what happened when you fuck with fuckboys. They want to fuck you. They don't want to deal with the consequences, and they want to leave you. Definition of a fuckboy. So yeah, you guys, I feel like she's not innocent. She played a huge part in this entire situation, and now she wants to pull a victim card. You were messing with this man when he was with Keisha. And I'm not going to say you deserve what you're getting, because no one deserves to be in a situation where they have a child and they raising a child alone. No one deserves that. But all this drama and all this bullshit could have been avoided. And that's just my opinion. She got a bunch of people on her lives, on her page, that just hate Keisha. No one is thinking or even paying attention to what's happening. They just like, I hate Keisha, so I love you. And I hate that bias whole thing. Like, I fucking hate that shit. Don't be biased. Right is right and fucking wrong is wrong. And Shorty was wrong. Period. No one around her is telling her like, yo, you did some fuck shit. That's my opinion on this entire situation. That's my update for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's going to conclude this video. It's probably too fucking long. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you're not new, as always, drop a like, drop a comment. Let's talk about what's happening. I'll see you guys in the next one.